What the? Excuse me? What was that? What did I just see? I just clicked my shoulder. Holy crap. I just clicked my shoulder. What was that? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Phantom. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. She glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. So much so that you said the word fuck! I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. And we were a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, you really didn't mean it. I know you really didn't mean it. Phantom, don't use those kinds of words, those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey you guys! Have you seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri clearly is taken aback of how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Yeah, Natsuki, don't you remember what happened yesterday? You ran out of the classroom crying. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. If you would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Well, don't give me more credit than I deserve. This seems the same. Okay, this seems pretty much the same, so we're gonna quickly skim through this. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you. I'm sure you were. Monika's referring to the whole club, or just me? In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up the thing the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already ran off into the closet. Phantom, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yes, definitely! I planned on it anyway. Okay. Uh, can we start now? I'll find a place to sit. I'm being a little bit too forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that makes my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Could you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, so I'm going to get some water. She walks past me and sets a clock. Tip, 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 tip. To my surprise, she moved construct to speaking mannerisms, especially with her long legs, elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher, please? You know, so that I can fill it up with water. I'll walk with you, ma'am. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand. Oh, okay. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long, with something's holding her up. I get bored of waiting and decide to go look for her. Let's see. Why did the music get quiet? The most logical place for Yuri to be is the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hall. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through the teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Hey, Yuri, you've, wait, what the, what? What was that? What was that? What was that? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Phantom, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle 200 degrees. It's time to get the teapot. Doing this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when making tea for others. Did I see that, or was that my imagination? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Even if I don't have an expert on tea or anything, I'm not an expert on tea. I am an expert on tea, excusez-moi. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed, or perhaps I will. Fetches a teapot. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Maybe you put your arms behind your back because of the blood. Or not. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. Okay, this pretty much looks the same. My throat is so pained right now because I haven't drank any water since I started, and it's been an hour. But I'm gonna finish this episode today. I mean, not this episode. I'm gonna try and finish the game today because it said that it's only 6 hours of gaming. Well, it's 6 hours of play time, and we've been through 5 parts. So let's see if we can finish it this episode. If we get to the 130 mark, then maybe we'll stop. You're always worried about me, Phantom. It's very endearing. That's Yuri's. Wasn't kidding. I don't know if I keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri. I have another request. Mind we sit on the floor today? Oh, what's that? It's easier on my back. Back against the wall rather than bending down on the desk. Sorry, I didn't realize that's true. I actually like leaning back a bit more than sitting up straight. Leaning back with my back straight is more comfortable than trying to force myself to stay up straight. No worries. It's for regularly. So it's best to mention. That's so. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my tits. You know, the thing I won't talk about is because of my tits. Your posture, right? You're always hunched over while you're reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. It's totally not because of my tits or anything. That's why we should sit on the floor and not on the table because, you know, fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well, a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it and it goes well with tea. I'd love to have chocolate right now. I haven't had chocolate in a while. I really want some chocolate right now. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups on our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time. Each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Slides over closer. Okay. She's kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive and more than I can handle. Your teacup. Thanks for the tea. Oh. Hands me my teacup. Holding it in my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that's even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry to make sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing an intense reading face, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have them as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I'll make smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yes, of course. Opens the book with both hands. I still think this is so pretty. This is such a pretty scene. I'm gonna yawn. She holds it so that it doesn't... I don't have a hard time reading it. Her left my knee. I just did something to my knee. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Well, in that case, it's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to you. She doesn't even look from the book. She parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. I mean, I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs confirmation. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Starts breathing. Why did the music stop? I can't. Phantom. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Phantom. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly pressed my hand again. Okay. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. You looked a little deranged. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. How about you don't? How about you don't? How about you don't? Oh my god, Monica, you freaking lifesaver. I know I was sus of you before, but man, you just saved my freaking life. It's time to share our poems. Thank you for saving my fucking life. Oh my god. Well, it's not any worse than your last one. Can't really say it's any better either. What's that feel for? Well, anything isn't a train wreck. I take it as a win. That's true. If it's not a train wreck, it's always right? And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you glad that to see someone recognizes my experience? I'm gonna make my hair frizzy because of this. It's gonna get frizzy because of this fluff that's on the back of my head. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday. Narcissistic much? That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I kinda wish I wasn't. I mean, I know you've been like spending time with her or whatever, but you know, Monica and I are just as good as her at poems, I mean. So you want to spend time with me, Natsuki? Is that what you're saying? So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. This is the same one as before. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I'm just warming up. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, that's true. Something that you're afraid of people finding out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just making people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And it makes them happy. I think people need to learn to respect others. Yeah. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ignorant that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Jeez. Now you're even making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so can you leave now? Well, sure, okay, fine then. Let's go to Yuri. I'm a little bit scared, but I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Phantom, this one might be better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques I was practicing! Maybe that's why. You did a good job of explaining. I really wanted to try give it more imagination. Her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing that I feel I'm valued, Phantom. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart is pounding just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Phantom? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? A wheel. This is different. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding. Both bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal on to the other world, a tiny rope tied to a thick rope, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living humans. A kaleidoscope, I don't know what that is, of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. That's a really long second. That's like 365 milliseconds. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. Sorry, I gotta yawn, guys. Sorry. This is the longest I've ever read, so excuse my need to yawn. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. The open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. This is such a nonsensical poem. Was there a goal to this? Also, why is there weird splotches on the paper? Is that tea? I hope it's tea. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind is really hyperactive lately, so I have to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday that I took home for safekeeping, and you took my pen? You took my pen? Excuse me? Well, I don't actually keep this pen in my backpack. It's in my waistcoat, so it's a little bit different. I think it's a different pen. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. I'm sure you're okay. What did I just... Can we pretend the conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. Hey, Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't have to tell you, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds some place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. I think it might be like a kink? You mean a kink? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault, though. You're clearly saying it's my fault. But I guess that's why I have to explain all of it to you. I think if you keep your distance from her, that will probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and know how to treat my clone. People who don't have it right in the head say they have it right in the head. I'll admit that I'm depressed, because it's true. But saying otherwise is subconsciously admitting that you are. So, you're clearly not together in the head. But anyway, you want to read my poem, right? I liked it. So I hope you do too. Save me! Save me! What is this? There are missing letters in your words. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violets, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on the turntable. Like playing a knife on the breathing ribcage. Keep that knife away from my ribcage? What does that even say? Endless poem? An endless what of meaningless? What? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. What the hell just happened just then? I was trying to, well, never mind. That's not the point of explaining. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find a difficult decision. Don't forget to save your game. I can hear you. Okay. What? This is gonna be a long episode, guys, because I kind of want to make it so that I finish on one episode rather than, finish on a different episode that's gonna be terribly short. So I'm just gonna finish this. I'd rather the last episode be horribly long than horribly short. Okay. Things I like about Papa. Okay. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks for me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa doesn't come home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Just so you know, I don't say Papa like that in real life. I say Papa, I think. In a different way, obviously. I don't really think I want to know. Okay, everyone, we're done with reading each other's poem, right? Yeah, we're totally done. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in front of the room. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good together. That's a bit mean, Natsuki. And embarrassing ourselves instead of getting in new members. I'm just concerned mine as well. I don't really do well in last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone has been a little more lively ever since Phantom joined, and we've started with some club activities. Excuse me, but this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything will get noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything anywhere else. It should be a place of so intimate. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Phantom? Why you... I can't take advantage... You can't take advantage of Phantom to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Phantom joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Phantom isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Thanks for stating the obvious, Natsuki. Not like they already know or anything. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're just the only one who is interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Phantom wants to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I do? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is that a crime, to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other people like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Phantom, it's not the same. It's not the same with the direction she wants to. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Yuri starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinions on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president, and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Wait, what? What was that? I should do my best and consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Phantom? What do you want? Do you want to get out of this club? Hang on. What do you want to get out of this club? Yeah. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. Anyway else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities, in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Well, what? Okay, Yuri. You're crying blood. Did you know that? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Girl, you're crying blood. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think of you as a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Phantom? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Phantom before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you, the two of you, tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. It's almost been 2 hours. This is gonna be a super long video. Sorry about that, guys. Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Why is wait, hang on. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Why did the music stop? I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. And with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ugh. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you. Things I know only you could understand. That's why... Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! The... What? Okay. Just gonna pick... I saw you there, Monica. Don't think I didn't see you there. Hi, Phantom. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh! Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do this on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we've been talking. We don't have to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again? Well, Phantom just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard on the festival and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all need to feel that way. I think we all feel that way. So, as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you want to help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was so funny. Look, I did some thinking yesterday, and I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm going to help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Phantom is already engaged in the novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You guys can do whatever you want. Excuse me? Monica, thank you for understanding. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make Mary... That's the same as yesterday. Something's off. Something's off. Something's off. Something's off. We just did this yesterday. We just did this yesterday. Oh, wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would really hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think it would come on really strong and a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I just started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can control myself and get too excited about something, so I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most of me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotion that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why that is. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she was always listening. But we're finally alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Don't do that. I just want to stay here. I can see your eye there, Monica. Just the two of us. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I do like knives though. Sorry, I didn't read any of that, but hopefully it was slow enough for you guys to read it. This is just a little bit weird. Hi, Monica, I see you there. It's just so strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? And I can show you my collection. I've gotten all very artisans. Every time her eyes go crazy, I miss it, but I see it out of the corner of my eye. I'll make sure to give them all a fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Okay, hello, hello. I saw it that time. That's why I'm so happy that you joined the literature club. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica and Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could have ever wanted. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it's fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I patiently waited for years. Now wait, what the fuck? You do that with me, Phantom. Well, hello, okay, that weirdness is over. Thank God for that. Hey, Natsuki, I'm gonna go with you first. This one's alright. Well, yeah, it's as good as yesterday's, I think. Okay. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Sure, I'll read mine too. You read yours too. This is not really a poem, my friend. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I'm worried about. Yuri has been acting strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she listens to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist? She does need that. She seriously needs a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all of these problems would go away. Yuri and I would be too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica, I guess. Gonna go to Yuri. Yeah, sure, why not? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. You didn't even read it. You just stuck it in front of your face. Phantom, I want to take this home. Would you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Phantom. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to feel this way, right? Did it just do the thing and I wasn't looking? Most weird things happening in this I probably am not seeing because I'm looking down to read the text because I'm terrible at not looking down to read my text. But stop doing weird things when I'm not looking! It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home and keep it with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes... She sounds very yandere right now. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Kids. Get out right now, because this clearly is not suitable for kids. Get out! Get out to save yourself some sanity! I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! What is that? Did you just... this is clearly even more stuff that I think I know is blood and urine. It's blood and urine. You pissed on your paper. Thank you so much. I actually don't want to touch it. Get it away from me. Get it away from me. I can't even read your handwriting at this point. Get it away from me. Hi. No, I don't like it, actually. I don't like it. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... Okay, thank you. Bye. More importantly, Yes, I see that. I've imbued it with my scent. You didn't really imbued it with your scent. You gave it the smell of ammonia and blood. That's not your scent. Maybe your perfume would have been better, okay? No. See, aren't I the most thoughtful? No, that's actually really disgusting. I think I'm going to vomit. Yeah, get out of here. I think I'm gonna vomit. Don't say I didn't warn you, Phantom. Excuse me. What? What? Oh, okay, it's a poem, a joke. A man walking into the club. Into the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse and she killed herself just in time. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is this mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnation in the air is come, foreshadowing something terrible about to happen. Well, I'm not surprised there. Something terrible already happened. Yuri, you gave me a paper with your blood and urine on it. You pissed on the paper! And that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Blood and urine. Disgusting. Blood I maybe would have been okay with because blood's not that bad. But you pissed on your paper. That's disgusting. The most disgusting thing. I'm fine. Look, can we just get this done? I've been printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think that'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Phantom? Phantom's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. No, not only has your work already much suitable... Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. You would fucking know! All you care about is dragging Phantom around with you with your stupid books. You and Monica, hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Phantom decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Phantom make a choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez, Phantom, I know how fed up you are of these two by now. We could just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide. Okay, you shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is clearly getting out of hand. This is never going to end. Just make a choice, okay? I will go with Natsuki because I... Excuse me, let me... I did... You fucking what? Yay, you picked me. Forcefully. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday, okay? Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work while taking Phantom for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Phantom away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that asking so much? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Phantom, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. That's all I really wanted. Oh, I don't like that. Phantom, there's no need to spend this weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Stop breathing in my ears. Girl, get away from my ears. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. She's laughing in my ear. Stop it. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Not to this level. Not to this level. I don't even care Lucifer as much as you care about me right now. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I've tried to stop myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Okay, you're on yandere level right now. Yandere level. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Phantom, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself when the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull open your skin and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I want to only... doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Phantoms, tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm gonna go with no. You crazy bitch. They're not even gonna let me save right now. I don't wanna. You're crazy. Wait, whoa,